respect the queen, Shaquan Abel. She been slouched over like that since earlier. I don't know what's going on with Shaquan. She going through something. Y'all pray for Shaquan. Should have put on my bonnet, my bracelet, child. Sis, it's just over it. Came back from the good old doctors, darling. I'm alright. I'm just, got a lot of sinuses, that's going on in my ears and fluid. Really, that's what it is, and it's just making my head hurt like crazy and making me feel dizzy and all that stuff. I almost fell out at work. I was so dizzy, so I'll be fine. They gave me some antibiotics, so I just gotta rest up. But there's all kind of other things that was happening that's going on with me and my body. I thought they was going to at least take some blood work or make me piss in a cup or something. They didn't do nothing. A lot of nurse practitioners and stuff, they're really hateful. At least some of the ones I've ran across. It's just like, didn't you go to school for this, but you don't want to deal with people? Or is it, one of those things, Because most of the time they're this. So is it one of those things, I am in South Carolina. One of my Uber drivers recently was a Trump supporter. He just sitting there trying to talk to me about stuff. I can't cuss you out because I need to get home. So just don't say nothing to me. Don't say nothing. We can be cool. We can be friends. As long as we don't talk about Trump. As long as we don't talk about politics, let's talk about burgers. Let's talk about hot dogs. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about chilled cheeseburgers. Let's talk about onion rings. But as long as we don't talk about that, if we're going to fall out, we ain't going to be friends no more. But anyway, this is Basketball Wives, as you know. To be honest with y'all, this was probably one of the most boring episodes of Basketball Wives that I can think of. I was just like, damn, this boring. Like, I don't know. It didn't give me much of nothing to work with. We're going to try it out. It started off with Shawnee. Shawnee is embarking on this whole weed journey with the vapors and all the good stuff. My cousin got one. He's trying to stop smoking. So she's doing that. She's meeting up with her business partners. These two men, and they're making T-shirts, and she has to get the business license, and then they'll be able to open for business, and all the good stuff. I'll buy some out the place. I don't smoke weed like that, but I'm like social with everything I do. I'm a social smoker, weed only. I'm a social drinker. Every once in a while, I buy a drink or so, actually drink at home, or go to the liquor store and bring some drinks home. But most of the time, I don't. Hell, I'll be buying Black and Milds just for show. They be sitting here for months, child. I'll be smoking them things. But it's just cute, to think you grown and it's sexy. But so yeah, I think it's an interesting, and I think it's a pretty cool business for Shawnee to be getting into. Oh, child, feel the dizziness moments. My head all up here, all around my eye, hurts like hell. So all these lights off, child, but I'll turn them off when I get ready to go to bed after this video. So anyway, she's doing that. It was a cute little scene. A little later on, Shawnee also had a scene with her sons. They're moving in together, and Shawnee's just worried that it's just going to end up being a whole house. And her second oldest son, the one that's going to college, she's worried about him staying focused and stuff, because the oldest son, he's kind of, is going to be, looking after his career and all that kind of stuff. And, while, he's going to be trying to study and stuff, the son is going to college. The other one might be partying, just having a whole house. So Shawnee's worried about that, and then it's on her dime. So, you know, that's another thing for her to be worried about. She gonna be paying the bills. You ain't finna be having wenches running up and down, you know, the aisles in here, using up my tissue and toiletries. So, you know, I understand where Sister Shawnee coming from, but, you know, she gonna get them kids whatever they want. I wonder how it feels to be a rich kid. Do I have any rich kid subscribers? Any inheritance, guys? Do I have anybody, my subscribers, who grew up well-to-do with money and stuff? Straight up out the hood. Me, myself. Straight up out the progetic area, the inner city, and ethnic corner of the world. Here in South Carolina, darling. Yes, indeed. It wasn't the roughest of streets, but it was the rough enough, for sure. So yeah. I mean, I don't know that life. I still don't know it. I probably won't never know it till I, you know, get my own thing popping, and if it actually pops off. Oh yeah, just talk in the comments, y'all. Tell me how it is. How is it different? And, you know, whoop to whoop. Are you treated differently? You're obviously exposed to different stuff, and, you know, I guess quote unquote better things in some areas, you know, but things still happen, you know. So what have your experience has been like? Or do you know somebody that has money, you know, that ended up doing well with their life and ended up not doing so well with their life? They just blew their parents' money, or, you know, whatever. You know, let's talk in the comments. Anyway, I'm trying to prolong this video because it wasn't much to talk about in this episode. What else happened? Tammy met up with Reginald, and they talked, and Tammy's just scared and nervous. You know, Tammy's main concern is just she feel like Reggie is just gonna leave her, because Tammy at this point in her life, she's tried to have kids by Reggie. She's miscarried so many times, and I don't think Tammy's body, you know, with her being the age that she is and all that kind of stuff, and consuming so many malt liquor cans, alcoholic beverages, I don't think her body can take anymore. You know, all them King Cobras and Budweisers and Coors Lights, you know, I don't know, throughout the years, you know, I don't know. So she's just worried about that. But Tammy, you knew your ass was old when you got with Reggie. Reggie looks a lot older than what he is, though. I actually think that Reggie's like only a few years older than me. Reggie, yeah, like in his early 30s or something like that. You knew the man didn't have no kids. He knew you already had 2 grown girls. Like, I mean, you knew what was up, you know. And not that Tammy's old. I'm just saying, she's 48 or 49 is not old. I'm not age shaming y'all, child. I'm 28 and my mama's 66. So, please, Aunt 65, 64, and 72. So, yeah. Anyway, Tammy knew her ass was much older than him. So, you know, she knew what was up, and he should know as well. I mean, men can have kids way longer than women can. You know, so hell, yeah, I'll be seeing Ron Eyes, all them old ass men knocking these women out the box and stuff, and getting these old babies. Yeah, I'll be seeing it. Look at Michael and Ashley on Potomac. Michael about 102 and Ashley 16. He can still have kids. He got grown kids, but he want to start all the way back over. I guess, to each his own, somebody. So, yeah, you know, she started crying, and Reggie ended up walking on. They had a scene where they both talked, and they both came to kind of an agreement to just be like, look, we're just gonna take it one day at a time. You know, Reggie is really in love with Tammy, and Tammy should just let go and let God, and whatever is gonna be. Prepare yourself for the worst in your mind, but just don't think about it all the time. Just enjoy your man, enjoy your relationship, you know. Hopefully that's what she do. But I do understand her being scared and nervous. But y'all have had these conversations before, you know. It's like, come on. Let's see. Shawnee No, I'll go to this first. Christian had a scene where her mother, was talking through the computer, and she looks a lot like her mama. And it was basically just talking about the whole CC thing. The mom was just like, "Look, I raised a strong black woman, which is you, sis, and you just need to get it together and just talk to her. It's not about her. It's not about nothing. It's about family. Do what you need to do." Christian agreed. So Shawnee, at the beginning of the episode, she talked about the fact that she wants to go to Amsterdam, to learn more about the whole weed business and, get familiar with it and, just do a whole thing with that. And of course, let's make it a girls' trip. Oh, these shows so typical. So, Shawnee went to talk to Jackie. And, they're talking, having moments. Jackie talking about, sucking titties and everything else that Jackie be talking about, child. And Shawnee was just like, okay, well, that's cool. As long as you don't do mines, then we're fine. We found out that Cece never really had a conversation with Shawnee. So Shawnee's a little leery about her going. But, she found out that Cece cussed out Jennifer. So Shawnee was just like, yeah, Cece, let's go. Let's invite Christian and OG whoop to whoop all the girls. So looks like that's going to be interesting. But Shawnee was adamant. She was just like, don't none of y'all hoes invite Jennifer. Don't none of y'all hoes invite Jennifer. Please help me. Please help me. Please don't none of y'all hoes invite Jennifer. So what Evelyn did, Evelyn had a scene with Jennifer and she had invited her to Amsterdam. Well, Shawnee said, I don't want you there. Jennifer was just like, well, I don't really want to go. Then Evelyn, well, Tammy's not going now, so now you can go. Yeah, but there's still the main person there. They don't want her there. The person that's writing your checks, Evelyn, which is Miss Shawnee Triangle Nose O'Neal. So I don't understand why, Evelyn, you're gonna end up having a setback and your ass gonna end up back home Fix My Life. I was just like, Lord, y'all better listen to the boss. Y'all gotta do what Shawnee say. Y'all know what happened to Brandy. You can't stand up to Shawnee. But I think that Shawnee would take a little bit more shit off Evelyn than the rest of them, for sure, because that's her favorite. What else happened, y'all? Okay, so Malaysia, she had a scene with Tammy and Zell Swag. Zell Swag's not on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood anymore, so he's just getting his camera time where he can. I don't care for Zell. I think he has funny moments, but he's annoying and agitating. They were talking, and Malaysia, she wants to have this whole little giveaway thing to women in need, and women who need a little sprucing up, who need a little help, who's lost a lot and have been dealt a hard card in life, and they kind of struggling right now. So she just wanted to fix them up, get them some nice clothes and stuff, make them feel good about themselves, which is beautiful. Wish I could have been invited to the little event, but anyway, so all the ladies had to bring some of their clothes in. So Tammy came, Zell, Malaysia, they were there. Did Christian come? Oh, I don't even think nobody was there, but just Tammy and Malaysia. That's all that comes to my mind about. Was Christian there? I don't think Christian was there. Shawnee wasn't there. Whatever. So anyway, they ended up inviting OG. But OG came in, she ain't had no bags. She was just like, "Where your bags at, sis?" She was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I forgot them. I've had a rough day. But Zell said, but I was thinking, why the hell you showed up? You knew this was, we was here to, help these ladies and stuff. Everybody's supposed to bring something. Why you didn't bring nothing out your closet? But on the side though, OG looked beautiful with that afro. I was like, come on, OG. OG looked really, really good. Less is more with OG. Less is more with OG. More natural looks is what works for OG the best, in my opinion. It seems like, for right now. Zell was reading her the whole time. So I was just like, what is going on with your friend? Like, why is she even coming for us? And, I understand where he was coming from, and he was right, but he was putting 20 on 10 and being extra, being Zale. He actually made OG hold the camera and take a picture of all of them. He was just like, yeah, because, you know, this is just for the people who donated clothes. He said it 3 times. Yeah, these are people that donated clothes. Oh, OG, can you just hold the camera? Because, you know, I want you to take a picture for the people that donated clothes. He just kept agitating, adding it on, you know, just trying to create a moment. Trying to make somebody hit him in his face. But OG, she was a good sport. And she just let it go. She had a conversation where she sat down and talked to Tammy. You know, they was talking about everything that was going on with Kwame and, you know, the whole thing. And Tammy talked to OG about what's going on with her and Reggie. So they can kind of bond in that area of, you know, their lives. So it's just like, okay, well, that's cute to see. But OG got asked shit about some clothes. Anything else? That's pretty much it, y'all. Then nothing else happened, to be honest with you. No, nothing else I can think of. If I miss anything, put it in the comment section, darling. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at ItsKingsWorld on Instagram and Twitter, at ItsKingsWorld89 on Snapchat. Chase King on Facebook. All the good stuff. Like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, stay black and stay tuned.